Okay, it's time for a bit of side questing in the Shadow Keep on old Cherry Bear. I wasn't sure whether or not I'd broken Leda's quest, so I went back and had a chat with her. Got a bit of dialogue, which I should have recorded, but didn't. You'll see it on someone else. But yeah, we're back at the point where she was suspecting Hornsent of being Sketch, and now she's decided to make a move. So we have options. Do we assist her? Or do we assist Hornsent? Cherry is going to assist our Needle Knight friend.
Be Hornsent. I will dispose of you before your thirst for revenge beckons our undoing. I can no longer keep your word.
In the end, I knew this day would come. The nature of your kind, I am certain, will always show itself. Given time, interfere not with mine. Leda.
What a surprise. You should join me. Now go and make yourself.
I'm making myself
Your
useful.
blood shows through at last.
Leda.
Apologies. Oh, mother. Wife. Child.
Kindly Miquella never betrays a vow. Go. Your family awaits you.
You can stop now, Leda. Hornsent has been defeated. No, she's still going. And there we go, we've gained ourselves his set and Falx. Let's have a look. Yep, not much going on with his armor. The braided cord ties together the vow of the Revenger with the victim's grudges. It must never come undone. Yeah, we don't want any nip slips from Hornsent. And there's a caterpillar mask. Solidified caterpillars, a ritual implement of the Grace Potentates of Bonny Village. Interesting. And then a pair of curved swords, no less. Vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield. So he lived at Bonny Village. It was burned down by Messmer, I guess. And that's how he lost his family. And now he's bested. Ah well. Sucks to be you, Hornsent. Now, before we go back and speak to Leda any further, let's see if we can't find and deal with a bit of Ansbach and Freya's quests. We're going to have to make progress through this storehouse at some point soon. So, yeah, let's do it now. Is that a glowy-eyed man? Blam. 7,000 runes. That was worth a cast. Now, you're about to kick off, so we'll nip that in the bud. I think if we come this way and nip through here, then we can nip through here also. And this puts us behind a bookcase. What else have we got around here? Bolt Drake +3. Yep, definitely useful. And then hopefully we're not far from old buddy Ansbach. Wait. Stop being a nerd. I don't think he's down there. I think he's up here somewhere. Oh. Nerds everywhere. Where's my frame rate gone today? I'd like it back, please. Game. Something else I'd like is for the game to actually bloody start up properly when it's supposed to, rather than having to launch the game 3 or 4 times just to make any progress on anything. Now, it's Ansbach.
Astonished.
Yep. Yep.
So,
Moog's body has been stolen.
it appears he's been taken. Surely
Yep, we know
after
about
failing,
this.
I'd do any-
Behave, West, you big fat sausage. Go on. Oi, and you, Bella. Little
What could they
troublemaker.
possibly implicate?
Cool, so I guess we work our way up. We chat with Freya. Then I forget exactly where we find the secret scroll of secrets. But once we find that, then we can make a bit more progress. No, you there. Let's throw magic at each other. And you can have a stab as well. Because I don't want you up close and personal. Stop that. Stop closing the distance and just get magicked. You're supposed to stay at range. Well, dropping down gave us the second we needed to get a flask off. Down you go. Now it's one of your nerd mates coming over to cause trouble. Yep. Yeah, no match for a good strong stab, even. They're probably no match for a strong slab either. Drop it on their head. Problem solved. Oh, you can not come in from. You want some as well. Honestly. Have some self-preservation, you muppet. Now, this is where we fight a whole bunch of goblins, isn't it? Is it like 4 of them? I'm sure it was 4 of them last time I came through here. On Lulu, I think. Yeah, well. Oh. Whoa. That went a bit sketchy. But here we are. Shadow Tree Fragment. Cross. Storehouse Cross message. Now, what does that one say? That's just a message left by Ansbach. Okie doke. So yeah, I feel like what we need to do is find Ansbach's scroll and find Freya, chat to them, advance parts of their quest. Then we'll go back and chat with Leda. That seems like a decent order of operations. 15k for another level. Do we bother burning any souls? Have we got any left? I mean, yeah, we could do. Where do we put them? Intelligence can still go higher, but is endurance more useful at this point? I've probably had this discussion every time I've leveled up recently. And maybe I went for endurance last time as well. I hope so. Because then past me and present me are in agreement. And that's all we can hope for. Now, this led to this absolute pain in the bag, didn't it? Yes. Ouch. Although, shouldn't be as pain on Cherry. Although, my spell dodging abilities are as poor as they were last time we came here. We get 2 off? Yeah, that should do it. Good. And then you just slide down on your face, like the wretch that you are. Seems to recall we didn't have to fight that bugger more than once. Which means there's probably another site of grace or a shortcut nearby. We had options. We could carry on around the corner, which I think was the sensible option, but maybe down here is where we found the secret scroll of mystery that Sir Ansbach is looking for. Yes, good. I'm remembering things. We like this. Now, it wasn't here that we pulled a lever, was it? No. Because once we've turned the specimens, we should probably just generally go back through this place and see if that's opened up any more routes for us. Yep, come on then, other bats. Ouch. Now when I said come on then, I didn't literally mean hit me. I just meant stand within range of my blade. Horrible gits. Okay, that's this side cleared out. A whole bunch of dudes who weren't even thinking of attacking us getting stabbed. Now this one though, they're thinking of attacking us. Yeah, furniture. Eat shit. I mean, I've just then eaten like most of your attacks after that. But still, the chair blocked some of it. Is it a chair? Yeah, it's a chair and then some sort of lectern type thing that you can rest your books on. If you're some sort of nerd. Which Cherry is, to be fair, so she would approve of such things. She does also like stabbing folks up. At least she does now that she's got a cool sword for it. This is about where Freya starts chatting, isn't it? About how dumb she is. Yeah. So, let's chat to Freya again. She doesn't really have much to say, I don't think. She just tells us that she should have spoken to Ansbach. So, back we go to the first floor. I feel like this quest line isn't going to be as long on the other characters. Because, well, we'll see how it goes, but there will be less chatting involved in general. Because I've got plans. I know roughly what choices can be made and where. So I'm going to do it differently on everyone. Wes has already inadvertently chosen the path of ignore the quest completely. Because once you've attacked Messmer for the first time, the quest goes out the window. Ouch. Stop. Look. Just let me stab you one at a time, please. Now we've got to stab everyone else to get our health back. This is your fault, everyone. This guy didn't need to die. But now I'm wounded. Piss off. Now these guys are going to have to die because they're spellcasting nerds. Oops. Stab the one next to you, Cherry. Muppet. And here he is again. So we have to chat to him now.
What could he implicate?
Yeah, he, let's see, we hand over the scroll.
Well, what's this?
We did this on Wes, didn't we? And then we chat to him about Freya's decision, which we've also done already. So let's skip through that.
Righteous time. Could you please give this to Freya?
Ah,
Thanks to you, she too will have the answer she requires.
excellent. We've gone straight into the next bit.
I can see her barreling into the fray right now.
A letter for Freya. Good. I wasn't sure if I was going to have to go back to Sight of Grace before I did that, but yeah. It's a letter in answer to her queries. So back we go to Freya. Hello.
I'm afraid I'm busy. Truly. I should have asked Ansbach to impart his knowledge when I had the chance.
Here's his knowledge.
From Sir Ansbach? To me? What on earth could it... Yes. Of course. I see. As the Festival of War concluded, General Radahn's soul met an honorable end, but kindly Mikola wishes to revive it, which is fine by me. I know it would pain old Jeren, but war has always suited General Radahn best, and certainly far more than any honorable death. Endless war to invigorate the soul, as befits General Radahn, the Great Lion.
So Mikola's looking to bring back Radahn.
Thank you. Now I finally cast off my misgivings. Give my regards to Honorable Ansbach. Tell him, if we should meet in battle, to face your bow would be fine enough, but to face your blade would be an honor.
Okie doke. And we got the Golden Lion shield.
All that remains is the fight, for our kind Mikola.
So let's have a quick peek, shall we? It's 100%, as you might think. Shield made to resemble a fierce golden lion with a luxuriant mane. And it's awarded to especially valorous members of Radahn's personal guard on the occasion of its formation. Jolly good, and it's got Roaring Bash, which is a unique move. So potentially now we could speak to Ansbach again. I'm not sure if he's got anything further to impart at this point. Okay, so I've looked up some info about Tiolier's quest. And it's a good thing I did, because even by the standards of FromSoft, this is nonsense. So yeah, he did mention the Centrina is for him and him alone, so you might take that as a cue to imbibe of her nectar. But nothing seems to happen when you do, other than you die. So then you'd be like, okay, I'm going to go about my business then. What you actually have to do is talk to her like this 4 times, with no indication that any of them are achieving anything. So we're just going to go ahead and do that.
Why won't you share your voice with me? Grant me more of your poison, that I might drift further into sleep. Perhaps then you'll grace me with your voice.
Okay, he does actually say a few more lines.
Please.
So maybe there is some indication. But still. Generally we're just doing this and dying, and nothing else is happening. Yeah, now he's given up saying anything.
Please.
Yeah, so we'll just keep on going, we'll keep on dying.
Mikkel, stop. Don't turn the poor thing into a god.
There we go. Centrina has spoken to us. I'm sure Tiolier would like to know about this.
Please. Leave me alone.
Here's Centrina's words.
I'll thank you not to lie to me. I am the chosen, not you. Only I can doze off in the sea of Centrina. Why would you hear her voice when I cannot? If you should utter these cruel untruths to me again, I won't be held responsible for my actions.
You what, mate? Look, here's her words.
Please, enough. I cannot believe your cheek. And I will stand for it no longer.
Oh yeah, what are you gonna do, eh? Eh?
I will never forgive you.
Well, while we're here, we may as well have another sup with the old Nexus.
Godhood would be Mikkel's prison. A caged divinity is beyond saving.
Very well, so I guess Mikkel
Never
wants
forgive you
godhood.
for your trespass.
Oh, hello.
You know my poison.
It's Tiolier. Have some of our Sleep Blade. It's the first time we've properly tested it. It seems to be doing decent damage for us. It's got a nice moveset because it is a straight sword. Yeah. You splash your poison over there, we'll just be over here somewhere. Ouch, that one hit us. Just get down.
Why did you mislead me? Such strength, but for what?
And he's dead. And we got Centrina's smile. Sleep in the vicinity increases attack power. Kinda cool. A vision conjured deep within a certain man's heart. Only I am allowed to know of your velvety sleep, its sweetly gentle embrace. So please smile for me, and only me. Nope. She's our goddess as well. Chummer. Now, are you down here? You are.
You. I was no good to anyone. Beginning to end. Weak as a kitten, and thick as two planks. I suppose dying in disgrace is fitting, in a way. Tell me, please, assuming you spoke the truth back then. What did Centrina tell you? Tell me, please. Assuming you spoke the... What did...
Okay, can we tell you?
Tell me. Assuming you spoke... What did...
Okay, we don't appear to have the option anymore to tell him.
Assuming you... What did...
So maybe we'll just have some more nectar. It's very Moorish.
You must kill Mikila. Grant him forgiveness.
We can kill a god. We've done that a few times. Well, killed one god and a bunch of demigods, I suppose. But still. Now, can we speak to you again, friend?
Tell me. Assuming you... What did...
Ah, here we go. We can pass on more of Centrina's words.
You are a wretched, wretched soul. A nightmare come to plague me. Such a thing couldn't possibly be. Could it? Centrina, please let me hear your voice in my everlasting slumber.
He's doing quite well for someone who's supposed to be dying.
Centrina, in my...
I guess we'll have another sup. What a silly quest this is. Okay, so we didn't get anything out of that one, other than the same line. Maybe we need to kill Mikula. Any further progress to be made? Okay, now he's just saying, ah. One more sip then, we'll see what happens. He's got nothing new to add. She's probably got nothing new to add except killing us. So, yeah, I guess I haven't figured out the whole of this quest yet. I might have to look it up once again. But we'll leave it there for now. I'm sure there's more to do. But for the moment, we've also got other quests we want to do. So let's just bob over to... Let's see. Whereabouts are our friends? Let's pop over and speak to Ladder. She might have made her mind up now about who to kill. And I kind of skipped this dialogue on Cherry, so... Let's see.
Allow me some time to mull it over.
No, she's still mulling things over. Maybe that's because I've not spoken to Hornsent as well. And maybe a quick rest at the Grace.
Ah, there you are. It took me long enough, I know. But I've made my decision. I believe it wisest to eliminate the Hornsent. If he were to point his blade at Sir Mesmer or Queen Marika, perhaps it would not matter. But vengeance changes a man. And one day, his blade may turn towards Mikula the Kind. Kindly Mikula is, after all, the true golden child. Even if he discards every last drop of his being, his lineage will always remain.
Cool, so we're going to go kill Hornsent then. That sounds like a plan. Looks like he's disappeared, so maybe he's onto us. But either way...
I believe the Hornsent suspects what I have in mind. He never placed his full trust in me, even under the effect of kindly Mikula's spell. He must have recognized something. The scent of the killer that slept within me. The stench of crusted blood.
That's not a good character trait, Ladder.
I will follow the Hornsent. To have his revenge on Sir Messmer, there is only one place he will go. The Black Keep.
And there we go. We've advanced the quest properly this time. We know where we're going and what we're doing. Looks as though we've not yet faced the hippo. So let's have our flask of cerulean. Head on in and summon friend Andreas. Oh, come on, I rolled at the last second there. That is gibberish. I want to put my lantern on as well, so please let me do that. Now, how does summons and sleep work together? Is our summon going to be smart enough to not interrupt the sleep? Can we even put this bugger to sleep? I mean, not if we're going to get wrecked. Ouch. Let's make the right mess of the place. And us. Mostly us, to be honest. Camera's not helping. And then did we get snagged on Andreas then? We might have done. Useless bugger. Alright, go on in, pal. That's what we did last time, but this time it actually worked. Up the butt. Yeah, pay attention to my friend, please. And then, pow. And you are ready for a crit, which will be right there behind your eye. That does seem like a painful place to give you a smack. Now it's time for the worst bit. A couple of flasks. Well, it's doing a rolly ball, so we should do the same. Yeah, I'm not sure if sleep's having any effects on it, but the sword itself is, because it's still a sharp piece of metal. Yeah, this might not be a boss weapon in general, just because they ain't kicking anytime soon. And its stance damage isn't amazing, it seems. Oh wait. We got him. And down he goes. Lovely stuff. And more fragments. We like fragments. And that's another level. We're up to 11 now. Now, where should we spend said level? More dex? Arcane doesn't need to be much higher, generally. I think I'd rather get dex to 80 and then start working on Arcane up to, I don't know, 40 or 50. Let's go see how this blade gets on against regular mooks.